That means start
I need
clapping
to
because we are going to find
turn
out
towards the
right
monitor.
now that Bubzia will be playing Blindfolded this.
This. I give you Mocha Cam.
Majora's Mask.
Hello, AGDQ. You did a good job with the bid war. The final winner was Majora's Mask, I was told. It is an amazing game. Both choices would have been perfectly fine. Like, both are amazing games, amazing runs, so you will not miss out here today. And yeah, Majora's Mask is a funny one. It's a very hard one. So, yeah.
A very hard one indeed, dude. A very hard one indeed. It raised almost 100,000. That's so impressive. Yeah, the bid war and the file name together, they did raise over $100,000. It's like really cool. Mr. Shadows also with the 55-month resub. Thank you so much for the support, man. Congrats on your AGDQ. Didn't watch it yet, but I bet it was great. Easy. Thank you. Yeah, we're rewatching it right now. I hope Mocha 24/7 will start working again this month. Only hopes and prayers can fix that code base. Oh shit. I hope.
My name is Bubzia. I will run Majora's Mask today, blindfolded. Any percent. Defeat Majora is kind of the other category's name, because we are actually gonna beat the boss and not just like warp to the credits and whatever. I'm here together with my lovely couch, if you want to introduce yourselves.
I'm Runner Guy.
Hi, I'm Vidya James.
Yeah. We have come full.
I had to. I thought they're gonna say a bit more. I was not prepared that their introduction would be so short. It was awesome. You made it through that maze first shot too. Thank you. Run was fantastic. Always fun to see you at the GDQ stage. Thank you very much. Will you do a full run of MM next week? I mean, with all the intros and first cycle. Yes, that's gonna be a plan. We're gonna do it when I'm on Twitch front page though, which I think is next week. I kind of lost track right now, but I'm gonna be on the front page one of these days, and then we're gonna do the full run, full no resets, and until then we kind of need to route it as well. That's the plan.
Circle in many different ways, because Vidya James has been my first commentator at a GDQ actually with Smash Bros back in the days, and Runner Guy has been my basically inspiration to start blindfolded speedrunning back in the days, and now we are all here together, so that's amazing. And yeah, the run is hard, the run is long, so I would say let's not waste time and get started. I also saw we have a file name named ZFG
It's so
today.
funny that ZFG got chosen for the file name, dude. Also, I have not seen this run yet. I have
That's also
not
a
rewatched
very
any of
amazing
it.
name. And
I saw
yeah,
one clip of the
just
bomb
for
hover, that's
clarification,
it.
I will not be able to hear neither the commentators nor the host nor anyone. I'm basically like fully isolated here. I have a set of headphones directly in the TV, and
What
these
is
headphones
ZFG?
are
It's
just
an
like, to
Ocarina of
isolate
Time
myself
runner.
from any kind of other sound
Very
that there
popular
is.
speedrunner.
I think that's all actually. So let me quickly check if the options are right. Perfect. And we are ready
Civil,
to
what's
go. I quickly plug in my other headphones, so I have sound of the game.
You're gonna laugh so much when you see what kind of messed up in the beginning missing that door. Yeah, I was curious.
Right now with the chair, so give me 1 second.
I was curious what happened there.
Perfect.
Because like something was off.
So, without further ado,
Something was off and I was very scared. I had one suspicion that really messed up my brain, which I can talk about in a second. I was like so sure that I maybe forgot to turn off my ESS adapter, which would mean the run is dead later on. Because I could not, in the very beginning, like the first movement I do,
we are ready
the first
to go.
movement I do,
Time starts.
is like wrong.
5, 4,
And I still don't know why it was
2,
wrong.
1, let's go!
Good luck.
So look at this.
And actually, to start that off right away, I just want to let you all know, we just hit $1.3 million for PCF. Thank you so much, everyone, for those generous donations.
So look at this. I'm playing
we
the
could talk
song,
about some
and then
of
I'm
the
gonna do
normalized
side
movements
hops.
that Bubzia will be doing in this run. There's a lot of very precise moves, but there's a lot of precise movements you could do.
1 second.
Normalized movements that Bubzia will be doing
I know
in
what
this
it
run.
is. Oh, that is
There's a
so
lot
unfortunate,
of
dude.
very precise moves.
Here. Oh my god, that is so stupid. He does a backflip here. You know why he does a backflip? Because I'm not on my main controller that I forgot at home. Remember when we tested it on stream in the hotel room? We were like, the down left notch is more down than left. And that's why I hold down left here, and he does a backflip instead of a side hop. Oh my god, it was the fucking controller. It was the controller, dude. That is very sad. The chat was thinking that first cycle is too hard. No, it's not too hard. It's just boring like all hell. The name was so close to being My Dude instead. My Dude would be funny too. Bot Frank, Dagoth, what's up? There's no way you couldn't hear the super loud crowd and everything. Dude, my headphones were blasting so loud. I had much more trouble than the audience. I got that question quite often if I heard like the claps and stuff. Like if there was big clapping, I could hear it. I could like hear it very muffled, like in the distance. It was really not the problem. You know what was much more the problem? The headphones were so fucking loud with the game sound because I wanted to crank it up really hard to like, well, hear everything over the claps, right? And that's why I also died in Majora at the end. And basically, the headphones were so loud that when there was too much sound at once, it all just became like one loud mess that I couldn't differentiate different sounds anymore from the game because it was just like, you know, it was this kind of like all the loud tiny sounds mashed together into one loud noise. That's how fucking loud it. I thought I'm gonna go deaf, by the way. Like it was really loud. Like I put the TV way too high. And that's why I died in Majora as well, because I didn't hear the beep of the low health because everything was just so loud.
Moves, but there's a lot of precise movements you could do.
1 second.
So here
He's already talking to a sign.
Already have
Good
a
start, yeah.
Yeah, so normalized movement is essentially just
That was
doing
so
a
lucky
set
that
of
I got in
inputs
here.
that will always get you into the same position no matter what. The thing about OOT and MM is that these games are built on normalized movement. You see he's just doing a bunch of side hops here. It's very consistent and very, very reliable. You see you can hear how he's walking into the wall to know where he is, and then does a certain number of side hops, and now he knows he's going to jump here and grab the ledge. So a lot of it's to the point where I watch a lot of blindfolded
I wonder if that happens
speedruns,
on the
and
way
I
to
see
the
the
bomb
setup. I'm
shot.
like, that's just a regular OOT or MM
maybe it's
setup,
also
right?
controller
These
issue,
games
yeah.
are perfect for this,
We
yes.
will see.
Exactly. So the first thing that we're going to be doing here is we're going to be getting this chest. It's a very easy and reliable spot for money because we need explosives and a lot of explosives. They're very important for the run.
This
So
one
here-
guy in the crowd like, woo!
I guess we can kind of talk about what we're going to be doing here for the first little bit. The idea is we need to get the Zora mask, which for a normal playthrough of MM, you wouldn't really
I do hold
right
down
away.
left here.
But as it turns out, the Zora mask is really, really good for fighting Majora. If you have low items, Majora can be quite tricky, and Majora
So
makes
we
it
have
really,
out
really
here.
consistent. Or Zora makes it really consistent. So just got to find the door here for the bomb
Oh,
shop.
come on, dude. That was so close.
You'll get there eventually, bud.
Aw.
And yeah, sometimes this can happen in blindfolded runs where you do get a little lost and you kind of have to reorient yourself.
I
But
was like
usually
one
there are
pixel away
backups
from
upon
opening it.
backups.
Yeah, Blindfolded is all about the backups.
Exactly. And you can listen. The sound design in these games is really good. Footsteps are like really, really like specific and precise. So like if Link is walking on a dirt patch versus a patch of grass or gravel or something like that, you'll have different sound effects for each of them. So I think, okay, so Bubzia entered. This is actually the wrong
Big deal, what's up,
place that he wants
Mr.
to be in.
Tomox?
Yeah, he's in the trading post.
Did you
so
feel stressed in the
hopefully
run?
he
The room
figures
chat
that
is for
out.
Seems aware
sure.
of it, yes.
Yeah.
It was like decent, okay.
Also,
I was a bit worried about the estimate.
left-right audio is very good in these games, too, for
Yes.
how old they are. He can know when a sound is off to his right or off to his left.
So stereo
here
sound, yeah,
I
is
wanted
pretty
to
much
accept-
required for
camera fucking
knowing
turned.
where
Classic
stuff is in
Majora's
relation
Mask
to Link
moment,
as well.
dude.
We're in a corner right now. We'll see if he can
I
figure
wanted
out
to
where he's
exit
going.
the thing to redo it, but like Majora's Mask just turned the cam.
And it's worth mentioning as well as a last case backup in case he can't figure out where he is. The Song of Time is going to reset Bubzia to the starting point in South Clocktown. So if things go really messy, then South Clocktown is. You can see he's pretty confused about where he is right now.
Reset.
Okay. I'm
They
just gonna
changed the
restart.
estimate during the run. Okay.
The reset button works too. The reset button, Song of Time, it's all the same. But we can just run it over again, and it'll all be fine.
But yeah, dude, it's crazy
That
that
was just to get you guys a taste.
Exactly.
it's
exactly.
crazy that the
Well, while we're doing a
that the
restart, I
controller
have a
messed me
donation
up,
to read
dude.
if you'd like.
Let's hear it.
How about Fangamer donating $5,000 to PCF? Hey, everybody, Fangamer here. You've met with a reason to donate, haven't you? We want to thank everyone who has shopped the Fangamer AGDQ 2026 collection so far. Your purchases make donations like this possible. 100% of the profit from sales of GDQ merch through the end of the event gets turned into donations that directly support Prevent Cancer Foundation. You can find the full lineup at fangamer.com/GDQ. Thank you so much, Fangamer.
Again, it happened here with the sign. Consistently
So
wrong.
once again here, we're going to be
It was so
attempting
lucky
to
that
make
they
it into
found
East
it.
Clocktown.
Or did they not find it actually?
What is happening?
No, I did reset again.
Something
more
is
try.
weird. I don't know what it is, but something is weird. We'll figure it
Something
out.
was weird, you see. I didn't lie.
Let's get one more donation while we're resetting
Yeah.
again.
Oh, I've got plenty of love coming in. Tylord donates $25 to PCF, wishing a good luck to Bubzia on the run.
It's very
Love
interesting
seeing him
because I
beat
finished in,
different
like-
games blindfolded, inspiring me to play video games blind myself. Glad to be.
I finished in like 52 minutes, right? So basically the 5 minutes it took me in the beginning to reset to the controller, if without that it would basically be a like estimate run, kinda. So that makes me feel a bit better about it.
So much.
It's really funny how Bubzia's PB in some games with a blindfold is faster than my PB with my eyeballs, right? Like, it's quite impressive.
He's that good, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, you see the
Looks like we are
backflips? He's
in
not
East
supposed to
Clocktown.
backflip
Very
there, dude.
nice. All right, so again, we
He
can
is
see a
not
setup
supposed
here,
to
you know,
backflip.
roll forward twice, you know, X number of side hops. I don't know the exact number of side hops here. But again, listening to the footsteps and listening to the speed of the footsteps specifically as he walks into the wall gives
But
him
then
a
after
audio
these
cue
initial
as to
issues-
when to start side hopping here.
After these initial
Then you
issues,
can
it
just
was
hold
like
up
pretty
here.
clean all the
Luckily,
way to Deco
again,
Palace,
a
I
lot
would
of
say.
movement in these games is very consistent, so if you roll off a ledge, you're always going to get the same speed. If you walk off a ledge, it's always going to be the same. And we can do
No reason to feel bad about it at
Right.
all. Great
Try it.
performance
Turning
again.
is
Crowd loved it. Thank you, thank you.
deceptively difficult being able to turn on a dime like that. You would think it's just as easy as pressing left, but sometimes it can be a little
Yeah,
cumbersome.
you'll see him throughout the run. He'll be using his shield to kind of flick and turn certain directions to kind of get the precise angle that he needs.
Yeah, shield is really, really nice. Here, for example, this is what's called a shield turn, where you
How does it feel to
essentially
hear
hold
being
the shield
praised for 1 hour?
and then press a direction, let go and repress shield after 1 frame, and it'll
Hello.
always give you consistent angles for turning. Here's another example here where you hold down,
Did I mess it
and
up
then
again
you get
here?
a perfect angle to backwalk into this corner. Again, this corner is really reliable for finding the bomb shop.
I mean, what the fuck was that, dude?
Hit
No,
A.
press A again. Oh
Hey.
god. Stupid. Yeah. Did you see how weird it was though? Like
Reliable
that is
for
not supposed to happen.
Example
What the
here
fuck
where
is this
you
turn,
hold
dude?
down, and then you get a
The
perfect
controller
angle to
really
backwalk
messed me
into
up,
this
dude.
corner.
That's so crazy.
Again, this
Look at
here,
this.
corner.
Look at this.
is
I'm holding
really
down right here and releasing time.
reliable
And he does
for
like a freaking 180 turn,
Finding the
dude.
bomb
What's
shop.
that?
What is happening?
Hit A.
Hey.
Crazy stuff, man. Hey, my pet cactus, what's up? It was very, very nice meeting you, man. I hope you had a safe flight and travel back. I greatly enjoyed the run and I have seen many positive comments for the YouTube video. Well-deserved positive comments too. Thank you, man. It shows how important the controller is
All
for
right,
consistency.
so
That
we
is
have
true,
money.
yeah.
We're gonna buy a bomb bag that's gonna give us 20 bombs.
It
and we
is
have
actually
just
so
enough money
stupid that I
for
forgot my controller
10
at home,
bomb
though,
shoes as
like-
well. And the reason
Hold
we're
on.
getting this is to go to Great Bay Coast early. Talking to the dialogue. All right. One more. There you go. Buying the bomb shoes. So we're going to Great
Sorry,
Bay
I need to
Coast.
sneeze
What we're going to be
sometimes.
doing here is a bomb hover. If you've watched a speedrun of
Murken,
OT
thank
and
you for the
MM, you know that bomb
congrats.
hovers are kind of the bread and butter. Very good for getting over.
Casually Carly as well. What's up?
Basically. And hovers in MM are a little bit easier than OOT, thankfully. So what we're going to
Okay,
do is
look
we're
at these
going to go
hovers, they
over
were good.
to the fence by Great Bay Coast. We're going to get ISG, which is Infinite Sword Glitch, which basically means if you shield damage while you have Infinite Sword Glitch, you're considered standing. So you can backflip, shield the bomb, you'll be in the air, and you can essentially keep doing that over and over, and you'll get over the fence. Of course, this is all pretty easy when you can see. When you have a blindfold, it's a little bit more difficult here.
Yeah, ISG is a trick
Okay.
that a lot of speedrunners do, but it is frame perfect, and
Yes.
Bubzia has to know that he just got it by the muscle memory.
Exactly. There is actually an audio cue he can use here. The rock is going, okay, so he has it. So now he shields the bomb. He's gonna go over to the rock here, and he hears that sound. That means that he has ISG. And there's the shoe hover, and he's made it
Perfect.
over the fence. Beautiful.
Very, very nice.
All right, so far so good. So
I missed the
as I
teaching
mentioned,
segment, but was glad to see you MM run and you in the relay. Thank you, thank you. The teaching was also very fun.
Consistent, a lot more reliable. But as we move through Coast here, I think it's a good time for a few more donations.
A lot better than my flight there, I'll tell you that much. Nice, dude. My flight there was also horrible compared to the one back. Besides the fact that I felt like ill on the flight back. I hope you are feeling like okay. I think there was some like con flu going around at the end, which I got unfortunately hit by as well.
Also, we have another $20 saying, my fiance and I just played Majora's Mask as our
But I also
first
did
game
talk to
together.
like a
She had
billion
never
people
played
in the
this
last
game
day,
before,
so
and she has quickly fallen down the rabbit hole of this game's lore. Love you, Julia, and here's to many more games together. Thank you so much for those donations to the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
something like forgetting the controller happens. Last time I was on a trip, I also forgot the most essential thing. It does happen, but it's very stupid. Like, it shouldn't happen for a person who runs an event like this.
And then you just hold forward, and this is really, really consistent.
And it
Side note,
instantly
if we were
karma,
playing on the
you
Japanese
know?
version, Mikau is different. You actually have to like nudge into him. You can't just grab onto him like he's, you know, it doesn't lock you in, and it's really difficult. So it's one of the reasons why this is done on the English version.
Yeah, swimming and blindfolded tends to not go well together.
Yeah, no kidding. And then again, Zora Mask is actually a nice little break. I think this and the cutscene that comes after it is just prime
You
time
lost
for
hours on the
donations
way
as we
home,
get
right?
into the,
Did it end up being like a 24-hour flight with the time change? Yes, exactly. I s- I'm gonna mute a bit for the cutscene. So I started my flight back home at like 11 a.m. in the US, and I arrived at 8 a.m. in Europe. So it was basically like, yeah, I skipped the night. But I instantly crashed, dude. Like, I got home and I was already feeling sick, right? So I was like fevery. I laid down in bed and I like slept. I was so dead.
I believe with the file name incentive that we
Oh yeah, look at the selfie, dude. Look at the selfie.
total together, that raised over $100,000 for PCF. So thank you so much to everybody who donated.
Is it now? Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go. Blindfolded selfie. No, it's facing the wrong way. No, he's taking a picture of the camera.
Backup strat.
Yeah, there we go. I see. That's the backup right there. He's holding the camera.
Oh,
Always blindfolded backups.
Exactly.
do you want to hear the funny story? Because the backup did work. The backup did actually work. I have the picture here. Hold up. The backup strat did work with the phone. Always gotta be prepared, man. Oh, don't know if you can see. Look at it, dude. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The backup selfie, dude. I was hoping to be able to hear you asking the crowd how's life during the cutscene. Nah, I couldn't. Other than catching back up on sleep, I'm doing fine. Nice, that's very good to hear.
After we get Zora Mask, we're going to go right back to Termina Field, and we're going to have to do another bomb hover over the fence that we just hopped over. And we're going to have to make our way over to Woods of Mystery first to get a bottle. The bottle is not strictly required, however...
Dude, it was so cold on that stage. Also, maybe that's another reason why I got actually sick at the end. On stage, it was so cold, dude. Like, the entire run, I was, like, freezing and, like, shaking from, like, cold. It was really, 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 really cold on the stage. I don't know if it was like the air conditioning blasting or whatever, but I constantly was playing with my hands inside the hoodie because my fingers were getting like cold.
And we're gonna do a trick called Moonwarp, which involves a trick called SRM, which stands for Stale Reference Manipulation. We'll get into it a little bit later, but if you've been following MM and OOT speedruns for the last 5-6 years, you probably have heard of SRM. Know that it's a little bit of a divisive trick, but it makes this run blindfolded really, really, really good. Before this, you would have had to beat all 4 of the dungeons in Majora's Mask, which doing blindfolded...
Gotta keep the runners awake. I don't know if there was a reason for it. People were complaining about the hotel being super dry too already.
And here, yeah, we're doing, you know, more side hops and back walks, very consistent movement here to make it back into Termina Field. So he knows exactly where the fences are. He's counting side hops here. I guess another...
Do you still stream on TikTok? Yes, but I unfortunately got again restricted for no reason over the weekend. I didn't even stream and they just restricted me, so I cannot. I need to wait a couple of days again.
To kind of judge how far to move in the game.
So here he listens for the tattle, the tattle noise there, the ding ding ding. Gets ISG.
First try ISG.
And there you go.
Perfect. Too much profanity for TikTok? I don't think so. I don't swear that much. I swear sometimes, but like, I'm not every sentence putting in an F-bomb and stuff. Deku Palace ESS was so scary, it was. Yeah.
The reason we do time stop is because there's a cutscene that plays right as you approach the swamp. It's like a 3-4 minute cutscene where it shows like the backstory of Skull Kid and all that.
The last try clutch on the Deku Palace before nightfall. Was it last try? I didn't know how long it was.
And what it does is it basically makes it so that no cutscene triggers exist, so you can just walk straight through the cutscene. And he's made it to the Gossip Stone, so now all he has to do is approach it, which he's going to do with the shield turn here, target it, roll. Reed is going to do one more neutral roll here, and then pull Ocarina.
Very funny here, fun fact. Fun fact, look at this. Just look at this section and notice something weird.
Reed is going to do one more neutral roll here, and then pull Ocarina.
Look at now.
Let's see it, mash B, and there you go.
You saw me hesitate there. You could see my gears in my brain turning, dude. I was not sure. I completely forgot whether I need to hold target or not. I was completely clueless. It was a 50-50, dude. I completely forgot how to do it.
So now all he has to do is approach it, which he's going to do with the shield turn here, target it.
So here I'm like talking to it, do one dry roll. And now I'm like, wait, target? No target? Ah, fuck it, let's do it, basically.
There you go. That ding 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 means that he got the trick successfully, and now he can just walk forward.
I was very scared that it didn't work.
Yeah, even when he was back walking over to the Gossip Stone, there was a area where the camera kind of changed and made that woo-woo sound. Yeah. All kinds of audio cues he can use to maneuver in the game.
Yeah, exactly. So here he's going to turn and target the wall. Targeting walls in this game, and OOT as well, there's actually a mechanic in this game where if you target a wall and you're almost
Blue Marsh, what's up?
perpendicular to the wall, the game will actually correct Link's angle.
I loved watching this cutscene in the practice room. Oh yeah, dude, I did run back into the cutscene in the practice run.
Yeah, it
That
allows
was
some
funny.
flexibility. If you're slightly off with some of your angles to the walls, you can just know that you target it and snap back to the
Nice. All the movement here was very clean. Important comment right there. I want to point this one out. I know they were worried about the game crashing on that one glitch, but I think we remembered that it doesn't happen on real runs, only when we practice. So that's a funny story, because in the practice room, I did a final run on a Friday right before my performance, right? And my Wii did crash on real hardware, real game in the practice room. And I was like, okay, it's over, dude. Like if MM gets chosen, I'm dead. Because we thought it's the practice ROM, because we did runs on practice ROM to like save time in the intro, right? But it never crashed on a real game, and now it crashed on a real game, like literally like an hour or so before the run, or like a couple of hours before the run. And then Vidya, who is on the couch, Vidya told me that he knows why it crashes. So he taught me about it, that it's dependent on the Deku in the vicinity spitting the nut, right? Like the pew, 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 pew. And dependent when you do the super slide and the cycle of the nut exploding, you can have some nut particles on your screen while you transition, and that makes the Wii crash when you enter the next loading zone. So, long story short is, like, I don't know, literally 2 or 3 hours before the run, I had to redo and relearn the whole SRM setup with the super slide to adjust for that particles. Which I did manage, but I was very, very scared of it because, yeah, I couldn't just do my old strat. I like, also in the run here that you're gonna see, I do a completely like different setup. I like basically wait for the guy to shoot and then align the beats of the BGM and the beats of the thing for like one thing and then like count it from there. But yeah, I was very stressed about it, dude.
All right, so we're going to be making our way over to the Woods of Mystery here. I don't believe he uses Deku. I think he's just going to swim over as human. Or no, he's going to use Zora. I believe, yeah. While we're doing this is, again, more standard movement here. So I think we have time for a few more donations, if you will.
All right, I got to thinking, since Bubzia can either hear us or see us, particularly can't hear us, how about this? This is an open call to everybody watching live or...
I made a tea. It's like a ginger tea. It tastes like nothing, dude. I don't know if it was like old. It just tastes like lukewarm water.
On Twitch or on YouTube, go to gdq.gg/donate, and at the tone, please leave a message for all the massive love and support you have for Bubzia and these amazing blindfolded runs. Beep.
What a thing to catch by a buddy. Yeah, it was very lucky that he did catch it, in fact.
$10 saying, I'm so excited for Blindfolded Zelda Run. Bubzia's streams have been a big part of my life for more than
what?
a year now.
Who donated?
For instance, we have Red donating $10 saying blindfolded runs. Beep. For instance, we have Red donating $10 saying, I'm so excited for Blindfolded Zelda Run. Bubzia's streams have been a big part of my life for more than a year now, so I am hyped to see him on stage at AGDQ.
That's a comment from one of our community members, but I cannot understand the name, dude.
So the
Streams have been For instance, we have Red donating 10 amazing blindfolded runs. Beep. For instance, we have Red donating $10 saying, I'm so
I cannot
excited.
understand her. I'm sorry.
All right,
But
so
thank
this
you for
next
the
little bit is
dono.
the Woods
It
of
was
Mystery
someone
here.
who's
And the Woods
watching,
is kind of a
apparently.
maze where you're supposed to follow the monkeys. However,
Something
the path
princess,
is
yeah.
really easy to memorize. So even
Something
blindfolded,
princess.
it's not that bad. He is going to talk to the monkey here. Usually you don't do this in a speedrun. It's not for the reason you think, though. It's so you can target and get your camera angle right. If the monkey's there, then it targets the monkey and it messes up your camera angle. So we just move. Don't do this in a speedrun.
Really?
A maze where you're supposed to
Wait,
follow
I
the
just learned
monkeys.
something
However,
new.
the path is really easy to memorize. So even blindfolded, it's not that bad. He is going to talk to the monkey here. Usually you don't do this in a speedrun. It's not for the reason you think, though. It's so you can target and get your camera angle right. If the monkey's there, then it targets the monkey and it messes up your camera angle, so.
Really? That's news to me, man. I thought you have to talk to him. Wait, that's 3 time save, bro. I literally thought you have to talk to him. We can probably manage it without the target somehow then.
We just move the monkey out of the way and then we're ready to do some side hops and back walks. Here he's also using the wall here, listening to the footsteps to know that he's in the transitional area between the, I guess, the nodes of the woods. And also the turtles are only in some of these areas, so it's also nice to listen for those. And so here, this is where the witch is.
Oh, didn't I again mess up talking to the witch?
To give you a bottle with a red potion. You're supposed to heal her, but we're just gonna take the red potion and
we need that.
Yeah, we need that. She's fine. She'll be okay. I think we have time for another donation or two.
Absolutely, $50 to the Prevent Cancer Foundation from Mad Mark. Good luck on the run, have fun, and of course, roll and slide unfathomably deep. Thank you to the
Lapin, what's up?
put it in color on stream. Greetings from Quebec. Also, P.S. Majora's Mask is the best N64 Zelda. Put this donation towards Majora's Mask and the Zelda Bid War, which, as you know, as you can see, Bubzia can't. That's exactly what we've got, so thank you for that.
All right, I think at this point is probably a good time to start explaining the big glitch that we're going to be doing to get us to the end of the game. It's a little bit tricky. It's not one of those glitches you can kind of just sum up in 1 or 2 sentences, but I'll try my best. So,
Good luck.
Yeah, stale reference manipulation, or SRM as it's commonly referred to, is a memory manipulation glitch where you take advantage of certain areas in the game where there's these little like invisible walls called load planes. It's like the transitional area between 2 different spots in one map. And it's, you know, it's a memory preservation thing. So get the heart here, please. Okay, so health is really important here because we're about to damage boost through the poison water. Yeah. Spots in one map.
Was horrible. Do you see that?
And it's, you know, it's a memory.
Look at the heart. Fully to the left, it flies.
Preservation thing. So get the heart here, please. Okay, so health is really important here because we're about to damage boost through the poison water. Yeah. So essentially what you can do is you can delay picking up an item such as a pot.
Federico, what's up? Thank you.
You can delay picking it up until after you cross one of these load planes. And what it'll do is essentially it'll take the spot in memory that the pot was loaded in and it'll point to that. Even though Link isn't holding the pot, he'll be holding like an invisible nothing. He just holds his arms up like this, and he's not actually holding anything. But he is, in fact, holding data that could be any number of things depending on how memory gets loaded into the heap. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be setting up the area in a very specific way. It's gonna look like, you know the episode of SpongeBob where he's doing the bubble blowing technique? It's like, side hop 3 times, you know,
it seems very random.
Yeah, it's gonna seem very random, but it's like
reference. Holy shit, dude! I did not expect a SpongeBob reference in my run. Holy! Hey, Tyron, thank you for the GG, man. So many people in chat were appreciating the comp science explanation for Moonwarp. Nice, dude. Hold up. It's all about the technique.
All going to be consistent to set up memory in such a way that we know that things are going to work. Because what we're going to be doing is we're essentially going to be modifying one of the guards in Deku Palace. Normally, if they catch you, they throw you out. They say you're not supposed to be here. By the way, this is just a backup save here. We can copy save files on the owl statue. This is just in case anything goes wrong.
Bad, yeah.
But what
it is a tough trick that could like crash the game if you mess it up.
That's actually a good warning. There's going to be a point coming up where Bubzia is going to be setting up the trick. There's a point where the game could crash. It's unlikely, but it could happen. I'll give a heads up just in case, because if the game does crash, it can be a little bit loud. So.
Common emote in OTMM chats is a GIF of the SpongeBob setup. Wait, what? I haven't seen that. Do you know how it's called? Also, Fair Fafi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the kind words. Maxium with the 57-month resub. Welcome back to the Stockroom, man. Thank you so much for the support. Welcome back. Great run, Bubzia love. Thank you, thank you. And I want to find that emote now. How is it called? It's probably 7TV, right? Bat out of hell. You absolutely killed it, by the way, despite the issues. Thank you, thank you. Ricky wins as well. Absolutely loved your run. Thank you so much. Yeah, as when we rewatched the beginning, we lost like 5 minutes. We lost like 5 minutes solely to me having not the same controller that I usually use, which is like very stupid, of course. OOT setups. Wait, that's so funny. That is so funny, dude. This is actually a good explanation of SRM. The technique, man. I like it. I like it, dude. I'm gonna add it. Wait, I'm gonna add it to my channel. Spin around, stop, double take 3 times, perform a pelvic thrust, stop on your right foot, bring it around down. B-Cuffs, what's up? Keeping a cool head when things go wrong is almost more impressive than a perfect run. Yeah, I mean, I had to. Failure was not an option, really. That's the scary part about blindfolded runs on stage. You need to come up with something. I use the same reference when talking about Candleless with my friends. That's also fitting, yeah. Been introducing my son to Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and he's been obsessed, and we've been watching your Zelda and Mario runs. Big fans. Yo, thank you so much. That's awesome to hear. I hope you have fun with these games. They are very good casually. Very good games.
I'll give a heads up for that, but hopefully none of that happens. Hopefully we just get it first try, right? But yeah, essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking data which says, okay, this is where the guard is going to throw you, and instead of throwing you outside of Deku Palace, he's going to throw you to the moon. He's the strongest guard of all time. He just picks you up and throws you all the way up there.
What the? Whoa,
so that skips,
did you see that?
you know,
did you see
outside.
That? He's doing the
just
thing
get it first
again.
Try, right?
He did the thing
yeah,
again.
essentially
where
what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking data,
even though I hold left,
which says, okay, this is where the guard is going to throw you, and instead of throwing you outside of Deku Palace, he's going to throw you to the moon. He's the strongest guard of all time. He just picks you up and throws you all the way up there. So that skips, you know, beating all 4 of the dungeons and getting the Oath to Order. You just get to the moon right away. And from there, Majora is not easy at all, but we'll get to that once we do the moon warp. So again here, just some normalized movement.
Like they said in the comments, Blindfolded is all about the backups, and you are the master of backups. Nice, thanks. Purple Gato, what's up?
Again, normally, this is not how you do this, but we have Zora, so we can just, you know, just shoot him as easy as that. Okay, we're going to backwalk. And here's where health is real important.
Nice, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because
Anyone
now
wanna
it's
try
poison
if it
water.
works?
But Bubzia managed his health. He got that heart. And so he's going to get over to the little dock here, and he gets up. Nice. So now all he has to do is go into the door here. And there you go.
Okay, bang alert.
All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to... hold on a sec here. That's not supposed to happen, right? No, that was on purpose. We just want to make sure that we have as much health as we can. because obviously we're going to fight Majora, so it's just
Very
nice.
cheeky.
There is a mechanic in this game called crit wiggle, which is essentially when you're at low health, the camera zooms in and it makes it so if you hold straight up, then Link is going to like veer to the left and right, which makes it really difficult to do these precise setups that we're about to do. So it's really important that we don't have low health here. So we're gonna be, this is it. This is the moon warp, by the way. This is the technique. So we're gonna go exit here,
Also,
and we're gonna walk
crazy story.
through the door to
let
the
us
left
first
here. We're
watch
gonna
the
walk
setup.
through it 7 times. And this is a good example of what a load plane is, because you're gonna see like some of the collision and objects load in front of Link as we cross this load plane. All right, Bubzia's gotta lock in. Let's see it.
Sango, what's up?
There you go. So this little door frame right here. First, we got to get ISG, of course, as you do with. Okay, he did not get ISG. You can tell. Nice. Okay, that was a really good backup because if he had crouch stabbed when he was still facing at that angle, he would have broken the sign and wouldn't have a way to get ISG.
Oh, I was one
So now
pixel
we're gonna
away
walk through
from
this door
not
frame.
targeting the wall. What
Really
the
good
fuck?
backup.
How
Because
was I so far?
first we got to get ISG, of course, as you
I
do.
didn't get a
with,
one-frame sheet
okay, he did not get
turn here.
ISG.
Look,
You can tell.
here, he took like one step. He took like one step.
Nice. Okay, that was a really good backup because if he had crouch stabbed when he was still facing at that
Look, I'm
angle,
like barely not walking out of the thing. Holy,
would've,
that's close.
broken the sign and wouldn't have a way to get ISG. So now we're gonna walk through this door frame 1 time, 2 times. Again, pay attention. You see the objects loading in here.
3,
That's this is the load zone. So that's 3,
4,
5, 6. And on the 7th, we're gonna pull a bomb as we go through. And at this point, the heap is set up correctly. So there's a pair of pots you can see up in the top right there. We need to get up to those pots and do a super slide off of one of them. And that super slide is gonna make it so we delay picking up the pot until after we cross through the door on the upper side, until after we cross the load plane. And that's going to mean SRM is in effect. At that point, we need to do a precise angle setup in order to set the guard to throw us to the moon. But first, we have to get onto the door frame here. Thankfully, this is relatively consistent. Again, the wall here is setting his angle, so it's very consistent. He has some spare bomb shoes, which makes this a little bit easier. So he's up here. He has to break this pot specifically and not the other one. This is going to be a full backflip and a crouch stab to the right. You got this, Bubzia. He can't hear me, but
very focused.
the energy is there. So we're going to crouch stab, side hop to the left, shield turn up left. And here is where we're going to drop a bomb and
So
hopefully...
here's the new strat. I have to like listen to both the nut and the super slide and the counting of the BGM. There's lots going on. That's why I was so scared of this.
you get a super slide off the pot.
That's why I'm waiting here so long too.
That was a little early, unfortunately. It's okay, we can try again. I'm gonna get back into position here.
Yeah, a lot of Blindfolded is about just getting back to the same spot and trying it again.
Exactly, yeah.
In the meantime, I got plenty of love coming in for
Let's hear
Bubzia.
it.
All right. It seems the messages are rolling in. $100 from Justin in all caps saying, "Let's go, Bubzia. You can't hear this, but you are such a bright light in the speedrunning community. Keep up the great work," from Justin and Sara. Thank you so much.
Very kind.
We also have...
He got it. Okay, no, he didn't get it. Unfortunate.
Perfect.
Yeah. What are we...
So, fun fact, fun story here. Let's talk about this. Have you ever seen this happen in my runs before? Have you ever seen me with the big pot above my head? Never? That is correct. It never happened a single time to me before. And you know when it happened the first time? As soon as I started doing that new setup that I learned like 2 hours before the run, that's when I started getting the pot above my head. And apparently, the timing for the super slide, you have like a 3-frame window only to release target. And I've hit that every single time so far in my life. That's why I wasn't even aware that this can happen. I have never in my life failed that 3-frame window. And then in the practice room, this happened. After I learned a new setup, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And Vidya, again, was like, yeah, you were too early. You didn't hit the window. And I was like, wow. Lots of new info right before the run, bro. So at least I knew that it was dead, but how did you hear that it happened? You can hear the pot lifting. There's a specific sound. Here, listen for it.
Sarah, thank you so much. We also have...
He got it. Okay, no, he
That's very
didn't get
quiet,
it.
but that's
Unfortunately.
okay.
Perfect.
Like, as if he lifts a pot.
Yeah.
And
What
if
do we
you
do from
succeed,
here?
he does not do that sound.
He's got to figure out what he's going to do as a backup here. Yeah.
So I'm
I think
searching a
he'll
way.
be able to find his way back into the palace load zone here.
Will that reset everything? For
Yeah,
the
if he goes into the inner palace, the problem though is that he's human, so he's gonna get caught. He could just die in the poison water and just start the whole thing over again. Yeah, okay, he's nodding here. I think he's just gonna die and try again.
Oh, come on.
The damage boosted me on top of the
Yeah,
ledge
so there's a
again,
bit of
funny.
a interesting mechanic in OT and MM where if you're in water and you're right up against a ledge that you can climb, Link will sometimes just automatically climb up it, and that was what was happening there. But thankfully...
Commentary was great. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Ink chat as well, welcome in. Thank you for the wishes.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure where I spawn after doing this, but we'll figure it out.
I thought I spawn in front of where I enter this whole place. You know, when I hold forward and there are the guards in front of me. But I very quickly heard that the footsteps here, there was no jump above water. So I noticed I'm not there, and then the second option in my brain was, okay, then I'm in the palace entry. So I did a back walk, and that confirmed it.
At least aware that it could be the wrong spot.
Okay.
Okay, yes. So the fact, I think what he used there to figure out was the music continuing to play. If he had spawned at the other side of Deku Palace, it would have changed to the Southern Swamp music. So again, we get to do ISG here.
Also true.
Nice. And again, we're gonna cross this load plane 7 times. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we're gonna get back into this. I think we'll have time for one quick donation here.
Absolutely, $10 from Juice Hockey. So impressive that Bubzia was prepared to run either Zelda Blindfolded. Shoutouts to a great couch, Runner Guy from Runner Guy Video James, and Runner Guy's beard.
Ooh.
That's a fancy beard, by the way.
Thanks, screw it myself.
Puts mine to shame for sure.
Yours is fantastic as well.
All right, we still have some bomb shoes here,
funny.
thankfully. There you go. He's up. Break 1 pot, and shielding there just cancels ISG. It's just, if you do have ISG, then you break this pot, which we need for the super slide. Okay, he has the angle. I'm gonna do a crouch stab here, side hop left again, and a shield turn up left. Nice.
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's see it. No,
Too
just
early.
a little bit early on the, yeah. So when that happens, he's actually going to get something called a ground jump, which we'll see here. It's just kind of this stationary backflip. But luckily, he knows that. He's anticipating it. So he just cancels it, and then we're right back into the corner. And we can try one more time.
The tension.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Volume warning here.
Another fun fact. Dude, sorry for the lots of fun facts, but there was so much going on in this run that you probably didn't notice. Like by default. So, also, same issue as with the pod before. Have you ever, in any of my runs, have you ever seen me target this wall after the setup? It never happened in my life, dude. And again, one day before, or like on the day of the run in the practice room, while I was practicing the new setup, this happened. So I knew about it, but again, it never happened before. So I was like, of course it happened now, dude. But at least I had a very good backup, which actually was really hard.
May crash the game. So just be prepared.
Look, I'm listening here for the footsteps if they proceed. So I knew that I have this angle now. I'm walking against the wall.
So he is up against the wall. I don't know if he recognizes it. Okay.
Perfect. So what my backup is because I cannot crouch, I cannot shield turn or whatever. So I just need to. It's very difficult. I need to on a controller. I need to tap into the upright notch within 1 or 2 frames. So it's like an upright tap. Like this. Which blindfolded, that's the whole reason why we use notches. It's very hard to do that, you know? And we need to do that here. Like, we need to, just based on feel, perfectly tap upright as fast as we can. So that's the backup. But it worked, so I'm very happy about that. Potato Whirl, what's up? Your run was the highlight of AGDQ for us. What an amazing job. I hope you recovered okay from all the travel. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still very KO. I'm not from the travels, but from the flu that I got. But yeah, it's getting there, hopefully. So, it's amazing that you raised so much money. Oh yeah, 100%.
Nice, okay. So it might crash here. If it doesn't crash, then...
Maybe volume warning. Yeah. I will also take my headphones off.
And now you understand why I took the time to take my whole headphones off, because the TV volume was blasting so loud. I was like, if I crash the Wii, I'm deaf. Like, I will not hear forever anymore. So I wanted to be safe.
Okay, we did not crash, so we are good. Good. All right, so as I explained earlier, now he is holding invisible data that essentially is going to overwrite where the guard in the top left of Deku Palace right now is going to throw us. However, at this point, this is actually something Bubzia told to me earlier is the second hardest thing in the run here. It is an ESS turn. Ooh, so scary. All the OT players right now are like, what are you talking about?
That's the easiest thing in the world.
ESS turns in Majora's Mask are incredibly precise, incredibly finicky. If you've tried to do ESS turns, it's just not easy at all. But he needs to do one ESS turn to get the proper angle to throw the pot such that he can get the right angle and set SRM correctly. So he's gonna get over to this door frame here, and he's gonna try to do it. He has a nice little audio cue based on how Link walks towards the wall, if he gets it or not. All right, let's see this. Let's see it. That's not it. So you see he's listening here and he's not hearing the proper footsteps, which means he didn't get it. Nope. While we're doing this, I think we can get one more donation in.
How about $250 from Solid Parallel saying, hey, listen! Hey, listen! Wait, what did you say? That's not this game? Oh, in that case, Majora Screams commence!
I cannot stress how precise this is, and to be able to do it blindfolded without any visual feedback at all is really, really impressive here. So again, he's just gonna keep walking. As long as he keeps this angle, he can walk into the wall and reliably know, okay, that is unfortunately too much.
Too much.
Yeah. But he can get back into this corner. And
but yeah, ESS turn is horrible, dude.
Actually, no. This is actually the camera readjusts as soon as you get to this door frame.
Horrible.
So much more reliable to do the ESS turn. So once again, he's going to attempt to do it. You might see Link nudge a little. It is the
let me catch up on chat.
Rotation that Link can do in a single input.
Literally amazing the dedication and precision you have for blindfolded speedruns. Thank you.
Audio feedback I keep wanting to say
The
visual.
general chat in Discord was going wild. Nice.
Gonna tell him based on the way Link moves. That little nudge there meant that he almost had it. But
Start at 30 minutes. Oh yeah, let's check how long it took.
I have faith.
Arnold, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for the 5-month resub. It was really, really nice meeting you, man. Thank you so much for the support. I hope you had a good trip home as well. Thank you so much.
Come on, Bubzia, you got this.
March, good morning. Volume of the VOD low. Yeah, it's I have it low so I can talk.
Deceives you into thinking you got it. Almost.
This segment was super impressive because it shows actually how difficult it is. Oh yeah, I'm 100%. I also blame a bit the controller that I wasn't on my main controller, so I was not so familiar.
Before the final boss.
I was not so familiar with the controller, you know. It also didn't help. But yeah, it's incredibly rough.
I don't think so.
The fact that he's able to tell just based on the way Link is moving is so impressive.
Teen Burger
There you
as well.
go.
What's
Back
up?
in position.
Clenching moment.
This is nice in the sense that it's not too risky. He can
Yeah,
kind of keep
exactly.
trying it over and over again.
As long as he doesn't accidentally leave the load zone, he's fine. But thankfully, again, the consistency of blindfolded setups means that this is pretty low risk. As long as he can eventually get it. Yeah, that little nudge there. This is so difficult.
If it had gone super smooth, people who are new to blindfolded threads might not have understood the difficulty and precision. Probably, yeah. It's like the SS turn is so incredibly precise and hard.
Sure is, bud.
Can we switch to OT just for the ESS turn?
We can switch to OT. Yeah. Give us OT ESS turns, please. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, hold on. I cannot target.
Interesting. Oh, that's scary. That is scary, dude.
Give us OT ESS.
So what happened here? What happened here? I love when the crowd went nuts and started cheering your name. At the
That's
very
true.
end, you mean? Was pretty nice.
Please.
So here I was like a pixel too far left and the camera de-locked. And in my brain, actually, I thought I went into the tunnel. So this is a completely different picture than I had. It's a completely different picture that I had in my brain.
Uh-oh.
But the backup worked the same way, which is very
hold
lucky.
on. I cannot target.
So I thought I overshot going to the right, and then I held up, and that's why I could not target anymore. And then I walked back down, and then I could hear the target, which meant I was out again, and then I held left to get back in here. So the backup worked for both cases, which
I
is
really
super,
hope-
super funny.
I backed it up. I can check in 1 second. Okay, okay.
Nice. Back in position. Nope, that's not it again.
Oh, this is so hard.
What? It was on 180.
While we're working on getting this lined up perfectly, Bubzia, you can't hear me right now, but you got so much love coming in and cheering you on. $10 from Cat Astrid Fee, who says, I'm so proud of you, man. You got this.
Ooh.
We also
Hello. Don't know if you're here still, but thank you for the dono.
have $5 from Funky93. Bubzia is doing awesome. It's so impressive what him
He got
and
it.
the Blindfolded community can do. Oh, perfect. Oh.
Oh, he let go of target. Oh, no. All right.
Debated. I did get it actually.
Perfect.
I did not hear it. That's so funny.
We also have $5 from Funky93. Bubzia is doing awesome. It's so impressive what him
He got it.
Blindfolded community can do. Oh, perfect. Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't hear it.
Oh.
I couldn't hear it. The footsteps were like all mashed up in the loudness of the game. So I didn't hear that I actually got it. You already had my vibes, but you seemed like you needed a little more, so I amped them up. Thank you so much.
Oh, he let go of target. Oh, no. All right. Keep going. You got this. You got it once. You can get it again.
Yep.
Do it again. Let's hear some love from everyone here in Pittsburgh. And KingReubs donated $25 saying, you got this, Bubzia.
This takes straight up like 10 minutes. It was hard.
No, that's a 90-degree
Oh
turn
my
again.
god, dude.
You can even
believe.
hear how tired I am of this shit already. Can he do it?
Yeah. All right. You can get one more
Once
donation,
it
I
gets,
think.
once it gets close to night 1, just for marathon sake, we might just do this turn like with eyes to not go overestimate and stuff. I will still try. We have still time, I think. So
I'd say Webhook is also following the appropriate path with $25. PCF saying, listening for audio cues so I know when to donate to PCF. Thank you so much, Webhook.
Didn't get it, no.
I don't trust this dude.
I don't trust it either, but I got eyes, so I don't know.
Ah,
Very good that I didn't trust it. It would have killed the run if I trusted it. Like I wouldn't have enough time to make the run anymore. Emotional roller coaster. I started getting wicked nervous. The stress was real. I can tell you're probably like, oh, hold on. Was this section also because of controller difference, or is it just hard to set up? Or how hard the setup is in this specific piece? It's both. Like this is definitely like the hardest part of the entire run, I think. Like this turn is the hardest part of the entire run. But I also did not play on my main controller, which means that the stick, even if it's like a slightest bit looser or tighter, it will already make me feel a bit different, right? So, you know, it didn't, let's say it like this, it didn't help that I played on a different controller, but it's also just really hard.
All right. Surely this is the one.
Chat, this is the perfect time to channel all of your energy into this.
There it is. That's it.
Yep, there you go.
As long as he keeps this angle, he has it.
I never thought an ESS turn would be so intense.
I know.
I don't know if this will work.
Do it!
You gotta commit. You gotta commit. Yes. Okay.
Why I waited there so long is not because I wasn't sure anymore, but I set up the footsteps sounds. So at this point I already was like committed. I have to hold like up left, and if you hold too long, you will stop walking, and you need to throw it while walking, otherwise it will crash as well. So I had to like for a long time. I wanted to be sure that I'm in the corner and that I get to walk.
You gotta commit. You gotta commit. Yes.
You're
Okay.
committed.
All right. So Bubzia doesn't know for sure if he has it. We know that he did get the angle correct. So now he's going to do another bomb hover here. And this is going to help him get over to
it's so
the
funny,
guard.
right?
Again, it's the
After DSS, like a bomb hover, first try, nobody cares anymore, dude. Like, what the fuck? We just witnessed like 8 minutes of ESS turn. Like the fact that they had a crazy ass bomb hover there first try, nobody even bat an eye on it, dude. It's so funny.
furthest guard up all the way at the top of your screen. Using the Zora mask here is really nice for moving across the fence here. So he has ISG, so he's not going to fall off here. He can turn Zora, side hop, and grab the ledge. Can't do that in OT, by the way. That's an MX exclusive trick. And now there's a guard here that can be a problem. However, he can use the audio to know when the guard is in a certain position. When the guard is in the top bottom left, it's going to be all in his right audio, and then he listens for the sound to get further and further away. It's going to get quieter. Gets it, and a slow white fade. He did it.
Hold.
Let's hear it, everybody.
Let's
go.
Let's go.
Oh,
So insane.
This is a man who just lost like 2 years of his lifetime due to stress. Someone said crowd was low-key
now we're
giving
just having
audio
a
cues.
fight.
Yeah.
Nah, I couldn't hear much. Also to Lapin's question. Were you able to hear the crowd when they were being allowed? The possibility of that was stressing me out. I could not really. When there was big clapping, it was like very muffled. But I had my TV volume so incredibly loud, which is also why I'm gonna die here in a second. The TV volume was so loud that the more difficult part is that like the footsteps and stuff were all so loud that it all became like one loud mess in my head. It was all just like, you know, like when it kind of oversteers already. That's why it was more difficult. And also Ajax with the 17-month resub. Thank you so much for the support. Welcome back to the Star Crew, man. I appreciate it.
Before the final boss, but Majora is by far the hardest part of the run. So
Yeah.
we have Zora Mask, which is really easy for stunning the mask and doing damage. The mask phase, the first phase, is by far the hardest one. So once we're past that, the fight is more consistent, but this is by far the hardest of the phases. We do have the red potion, so Bubzia can do a trick called Equip Swap, which allows him to duplicate the potion over and over again and use it when his health is low so that he doesn't die. That being said, this is still very, very difficult. So let's wish him luck. Let's hope that he does well on this Majora fight.
All in all, it was still very good in estimate, honestly. Considering I lost 5 minutes in the beginning
So,
due to controller
stunning
issues.
the mask here is
And I lost like 10 minutes to
most
the
reliably
ESS turn.
done with Zora Fins.
Okay, 8 minutes. Let's say 7
gonna
minutes,
adjust
the
there.
ESS turn.
Using Zora Fins is really
still very
reliable
good
for
with
stunning the
estimate.
mask here. However, this mask is going to fly all over the place. It has incredibly random movement, so it's incredibly difficult to predict where it's going to be. He gets the first stun, and he can do a trick here where he jump slash after throwing the fins, which allows him to effectively duplicate the fins. Okay, that was a really good phase one. Okay, we still have one more hit, excuse me. But you can see here, he's essentially duplicating the fins over and over. Okay, now's when it gets extremely hard, because first of all, the remains
Yeah,
are
it
all
was
going to
like
be flying around
38
and doing
civil.
random damage
It was
to
like
you.
8 minutes.
As well, Majora has a new attack, which has fire damage. Fire damage is really dangerous as Zora. Okay, this is good.
I was so happy when I hit the stun lock in the beginning. At least I got the initial hit for the stun lock, right?
This looks good. Getting Majora against the wall is really nice.
I'm getting sniped.
Okay. This fire attack, if it hits Zora, then Zora voids and the fight resets. This is it right here. He can take off Zora Mask, he can hear the audio cue, and thankfully you can just kind of move around and dodge this attack. As soon as the attack is done, we can put Zora Mask back on, hopefully retarget the mask. We might target remains. Okay, he did target the mask. It's a little far away here. Let's see here. It's going to use the fire attack again. Okay, so now he's going to have to use equip swap here to duplicate the potion. So this is essentially going to dupe over the ocarina. We don't need the ocarina anymore, thankfully.
Equip swap in the run was so hard. Like the timing for the equip swap was so different. I don't know if it was because of the audio setup, or because the music was so loud, or of nerfs, or the controller, or all four of these. But the equip swap timing, right? The timing, it felt completely different than at home. Like, I had to basically relearn the trick on stage there. Like, it was completely different, the timing, for it to work. So that was fun.
So as long as he does the inputs right here for equip swap, he can drink this red potion as many times as he wants. He just needs to hear the equip audio cue.
Oh god, what's this?
And this is frame perfect
Yes,
on
yeah.
the menu, and he really doesn't know that he got it other than just he's used to
vibes.
doing it.
Yeah, exactly. You can be late and get the exact same audio cue, but you'll just swipe the bottle, so he'll know right away that he didn't get it. Also mentioned, this is frame perfect at 30 FPS. Okay, he did get it there. Normally, Ocarina of Time and MM are 20 FPS, but the pause screen, weirdly enough, is 30 FPS. So it's a little bit more precise than otherwise it would be. Hold the shield, please. Okay. Okay, so he's targeting the remains is not the worst thing in the world.
You see here? What?
Shield.
Okay. What? That's why I was so confused as well, I think. The best is at one point to get it 3 times in a row, but you don't trust yourself. It's a classic. GG's on the run. Even watching the playback, I was so stressed. You handled everything so well as expected from the GOAT. Also GG's on the relay. Thank you so much. That's very kind. Okay, let's analyze what happened here. So.
Please. Okay.
So, I'm getting sniped. And that's so funny because I did not know this can happen. Look at this. The remain is so low that it just flies into me and I die. I legit did not know this can happen because I was low health. But I went for another boomerang. I went for another attack because I did not hear the attack sound, right? The ball or the laser. So I was like, I'm safe, right? In theory. And then I would just heal up later once I hear like thing, because I wanted to rather get the stun lock first. So I actually have never seen this before. Like, quite literally. Not even in the practice one day before. Like, this is completely new. This has never happened to me.
Okay, so he's targeting the remains is not the worst thing in the world.
Like, what you know, as if the remain can be too low to kill you. That's so stupid.
What? There was not even a beep.
It's unfortunate.
Oh, I mean, it's okay.
Yeah. So we just have to start the fight over.
Wait. I never died in that fight. I don't know where I respawn, actually.
I did never die.
Wait, what?
Wait.
It must...
Someone, I did like a Reddit Ask Me Anything, which by the way super blew up. It's like incredibly high upvoted, like most upvoted post in like a long time. But I did like an Ask Me Anything, and one person asked me about this. Like, was I like really meaning it if I said I never died to this fight? And it is true. I have never died to this fight, because what usually happens is that you void out, right? Like, you get hit by the laser, or you burn and then put on the mask, and then you void out. But to actually die, I never died there. So I actually was not sure where I respawn, which is very funny.
Must be just where I started, right?
Nobody
Let's
tell
find
him.
out.
Evo, what's up?
New strats on the fly.
So thankfully, dying will only send you to the beginning of the moon here. So he is going to be able to get back to the mask here. Yeah, he's got it. He's nailing it.
So as we're about to start this final fight, I just want to remind everybody, we are getting closer and closer to that $1.4 million milestone to get that new Game Plus incentive for Chrono Trigger. We are, it looks like
Stick
we
fight
are
also is
about
up.
$86,000 away, and we are getting there closer and closer, but we are gonna run out of time because our speedrunners are fast. So GQ,
Here and in other places, it seems like the commentator is trying to tell you stuff. I could not hear them like at all. I will put my fire into hands into fire for that. I could not hear especially my commentators. Like, as I said, I could hear the crowd when they went crazy. Like, even that was very muffled. So there's no shot I could have like heard the commentators.
GG/donate. Put your donations towards those incentives, and let's get that next milestone met.
We're once again fighting the mask here, using the Zorafins.
Very lucky
As I
that they,
mentioned
like-
before, you can do a trick.
Also, like, from behind the scenes. Because in the randomizer, when I did SM64 randomizer, right? Maybe it was because it wasn't like so much of a highlight, because many people donated to Majora's Mask and OT as the bid war, right? And they probably wanted to like make it happen properly. But when I did Super Mario 64 randomizer at GDQ, and then I died in Sky, in Bowser in the Sky, and they had to redo basically the ending, I was still underestimate, right? And they already, in the producer headphones, they told me that this is my last try. After that, I need to basically end the run. So, even, like, I don't know, was I underestimated? I was like very, very barely, I think, over the estimate. And then the last try was like, I don't know, like 1 or 2 minutes after the estimate was met. And they told me to like instantly basically wrap it up. So I was actually surprised that here in MM, like now it's already kind of the estimate, right? But they did not talk to me at all. The producers did not contact me a single time during the run, which I think is pretty cool because it did make for a hype moment at the end. But probably if I would have died one more time, they would have called quits on the run. I'm pretty sure. If I would have died one more time, at least they would be like, okay, last try.
Where
or
you
something.
jump slash after throwing the fins, and you effectively duplicate them. You can throw as many fins. You see we've got like 4 or 5 fins just flying around here, and that's all thanks to doing a jump slash, which allows you to duplicate them.
Shredcopter, what's up?
If you get...
Also, look at this. I got the full stun lock on stage, dude. Look at this.
You miss Majora, then the fire attack comes out. It's really, really dangerous. But looking kind of okay here,
Got
actually.
the first hit. Got the stun lock. He's against the wall.
Yeah, this looks good.
Yeah, this stun lock, as long as he continues to walk away from the wall and get the timing correct. Is that it? One more should do it.
That was so beautiful, dude.
That's it.
Amazing phase.
That was so good, dude.
That is as good as that fight can go.
For sure.
That was better than any world record you've ever seen. That was perfect. That was the best Majora 2 that you've ever seen, dude. Holy. Also, Shredcopter with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Is it audible when I hold it like far away as well? Like here? Very barely, right? I think you need to do like here. Thank you so much for the support. The community appreciates it. Such an insane live performance. Thank you, thank you. Doggo round finished, back again. Yo, welcome back. Hope you had a good walk. Look at the estimate. Oh yeah, Majora. Estimate Majora is very funny. Welcome back and congrats at AGDQ. That was awesome, brother. I look forward for the next one if you plan to. Potentially, we will see. We will see, we'll see. But thank you so much.
100%. Okay, so Incarnation, a little bit kind of a breather here. It's just gonna run around the room randomly. It can throw damage at you, but mostly you just gotta stun it and then slash it repeatedly. It's really not that bad compared to the other phases. Unfortunately, we target the remain.
Also, Caleb with the gift sub. Thank you so much as well. Gift sub to the community. Welcome to the Star Crew. Whoever got hit there, I don't see it right now, unfortunately. Thank you so much, though. Good job at GDQ, Bubs. Thank you very much. Does Pedro still mess up your monetization because of copyright? It hasn't since. It happened like once, but, you know. The system is as inconsistent as it is ass, so it's fortunately not very often.
Dino dance, Dino dance, Dino
Also,
dance.
Civil with the 20-month resub as well. Thank you so much for the support. Welcome back to the Star Crew, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Leonidas got hit. Also, Vidya, what's up? Thanks for the gift sub. Yo. Can I get a shout out? Hold on, dude. Awesome job for the commentary, man. I hope you are feeling okay and stuff. I got hit with the craziest con flu after at like the last day on the flight. I started feeling really bad. We were hanging out a lot, so I hope you're fine. I assume it was probably me talking to a billion people at the very end in the last day. Some, like, you know, it's very easy to spread around with so many people. Didn't get to catch either MM or your part in the relay live, but they were both insane, and the reaction from the crowd made me smile so much. Nice, dude. The relay, I also need to rewatch still, but like, yeah, the relay was more fun. I was very... it was pretty bad, to be fair, what I did, but whatever.
The remains are fine to target, though, because we can kill them, and then they eliminate some of the randomness in the fight. However, obviously, we want to kill Majora as fast as we can, so, you know, it's a little counterintuitive, but it's not the worst thing in the world to target the remains. We just try to kill them as best we can. Again, we're down to low health here, so we need to equip swap Red Potion once again.
And that energy ball's coming.
Yeah, it sure is. I can see it there.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, the energy ball is coming. Holy.
I'll work on that. I can speedrun
I
some
see
love
it here
for
on the top
Bubzia.
left.
Yep.
Perfect. $50 from
And it
Tuckles.
will
Let's
kill
go,
me.
GDQ. Together we can beat cancer, even with both eyes tied behind our back. We also have $50 from Single Speed. I can't even make this.
Ah, that's so funny. That's so funny. I equip swapped correctly, but I was on the floor.
Don't need $50.
That energy ball's coming.
Yeah, it's
We can beat cancer, even with both eyes tied behind our back.
I was on the floor, and hence I could not drink the potion because he was standing up, and I couldn't hear the sound cue, so I just assumed I did the empty bottle. That's why I had to do it again, because all I heard was that it's not healing me. On the train to work right now, but thank you. I'm stoked for you and how the run went overall. I felt very privileged to be part of the couch. Dude, thank you so much. It was amazing. I was very happy to have you around. Do they interrupt you if you take too long? The producers, yeah, they do. But like, they did not in this case.
We also have $50 from Single Speed. I can't even make this donation blindfolded. How is he doing this? And we have a Deku King had donated $25 to Prevent Cancer Foundation saying, quit breaking my pots. Thank you so much. We also have $100 from The Moon. Where did you come from?
You gotta trust.
He's got it twice now.
Yeah, and he doesn't believe himself.
The doubts are incoming.
MNK also has given $50 to Prevent Cancer Foundation. We keep forgetting this Majora's Mask run is blindfolded. It's so smooth. Let's go, Bubzia. Let's go, AGDQ for PCF.
Nice. Okay, so one remain is down. Again, not the worst thing in the world. Oh, nice.
Dude,
Incarnation's just right there. Okay.
Oh
the
my God.
double. What's this attack, dude?
So he should be fine. I think he's got iframes here. So as long as he mashes the potion
Yeah.
button, he should be fine here.
If I have an empty bottle, I'm dead right now. So if I mess up the equip swap, and I have the empty bottle and I swing it, I lose my iframes, and the next ball will hit me and I die. So I need to nail this. This is actually a very scary part.
Oh God.
Believe, buddy. This is another trick that's like, even
very
when
precise.
you have, you know, no blindfold, it's still very, very tricky to do consistently. There you go. You got it. Yes. Okay.
Lucky.
We gotta heal here.
Dude, look at the ball. It's in my face. Bam, dude. Instantly got hit.
Dude,
Oh my
what?
God.
And again.
One more try here.
Classic Majora. I remember a joke from my couch during a blindfolded run. Please don't donate blindfolded. You never know how much you will give. It's actually true.
We need him to just dance around for like 30 seconds.
I hope this works. Okay.
And get hit again.
Nice, the double hit there.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
We're making progress.
Yeah.
Damaging the remains is all good.
I'm so nervous for him. The chat is going crazy
Dude,
too.
stop it!
Okay, nice. So I think that's 2 remains done now.
I cannot target again.
I'm not targeting anything.
Like the target
nice
system,
dodge.
bro.
Beautiful.
The target system in MM and especially in Majora is complete garbage, dude. Like the worst targeting system I've probably seen in my entire life of gaming, dude. Like you can press the fucking target button 100 times and he just does not target these stupid enemies, dude. It's
Where are
ridiculous.
they?
Okay, we've targeted Incarnation.
I'm so stressed right now. I wish I was blindfolded.
The sigh of relief there.
Yeah. Get him.
Get him.
Dude, these balls keep hitting me.
Okay, that's 3 remains down. That is good news for sure. Ooh. Oh no.
The Majora
Where
is just
are they?
taunting on me. Navi over Tuttle. Tuttle sucks. I don't know. Dingo, what's up?
I hope you like the menu sound here.
Avin on Twitch as well with the 19-month resub. Welcome back to the Starcrew, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. I quickly need to sneeze and then we can continue. Not the flu. Yeah, unfortunate. Steven, what's up?
I sure
Steven
do.
Lee.
It's my favorite.
Come on, you can do it. Well, it's like one more hit too only. How happy the crowd is that I beat Majora up.
Yeah, nice.
One more.
It's so funny. I did hear that a few attendees returned with COVID. Really, I did a test, but I think it's just a normal flu. For me, at least. The test came back good.
For this one, I need some quiet time, if
Yes.
possible.
All right, everybody, we do need quiet so Bubzia can focus here.
It was so funny. Many people told me, like, because I asked for quiet time because I really wanted to nail this part, right? And people told me that like someone in the crowd started like a clapping chant, and then the whole crowd was clapping when I specifically asked for silence. Yeah, exactly, in chat. And the fun fact is I did not hear it at all. Like, I think many people were like, "Oh, we are so sorry, we clapped it." I didn't even notice it. Like, the game audio was so loud, as I said. Like, for example, this clapping I couldn't hear. Majora's screams are so loud. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, also, dude, holy, another new strat 2 hours before the run. Vidya told me the strat after my practice run in the practice room. Literally on the day of the run, where you, instead of using boomerangs, you target Roth and then walk up and tap the magic button. You tap the magic button. You see? Tap, 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 tap. And eventually, like, he cannot hit you, and eventually you will stun him as long as you have magic. And you are also already close by, so you don't need to walk with Link and, like, try to poke him. You know that you are instantly in his legs. This is like a goated strat, dude. This, like, really, really made this so much easier. And here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's 40 hits, I think, EOD attacks. And I was talking to Mitch Riz after the run, and he also said, like, he also told me about this clapping. Like, he was like, he was sitting there and he was like, dude, that's the worst thing you can do. And and he also said, like, yeah, dude, a crowd cannot keep, yeah, exactly, a crowd cannot keep a beat, dude. Like, they will go off beat and they will get faster over time, and eventually it's just like, you know. And you can even hear it after the first few hits. They are already completely off, dude. So I was very lucky that I didn't hear it. Yeah, Vidya tried. I saw the hand motion. It's so funny. And they're completely offbeat, dude. They're like clapping completely when I'm not. I checked. None of the Ocarina of Time players visible on camera were clapping. They behaved. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, it was lucky that I couldn't hear it at all, but it's very funny. If I would have failed the stun lock, I would have had an excuse, dude. Thermopolis, what's up? Thank you for the great job.
Get out of here, dude! Woo! Time!
Full stun lock, man. That's super sick.
Nice. Oh my god. Oh.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Oh no, ads. Oh shit, really? I don't see that they played. I'm sorry.
Oh man, I'm exhausted. Oh.
Well
so,
done.
Yeah, that was Majora's Mask. No,
awesome.
yeah, that was Majora's Mask Blindfolded. As you could see, incredibly.
I'm like dead, dude. I'm like so tired. It was too stressful.
Hard run, especially the ending Deku Palace with the warp, and then right back to back to Majora fight. It's not a fun category to run. But thank you all for donating to this. So that's all that matters, right?
Yes.
And yeah, I still cannot hear my commentators here, but I'm very sure you did a great job. Thank you so much for being here and supporting this run. I couldn't do it alone, so big shout-outs to you too.
Thank you. We're all so proud of you, Bubzia.
Thank you, thank you.
How overestimate did you think you were before taking the blindfold off? It must have felt so long. Honestly, I didn't think it was that long, funnily enough. Because, as I said earlier, like the producers didn't tell me to wrap things up. So I was like, it's probably still kind of fine. So I was pretty much like, probably like within the 50 minutes. Which it was after all, so... First streamer to say my name right, let's go, dude. Were the lights brighter than Speedrun when you unveiled your blindfold? No, I don't think so. This time it was pretty okay with the lights. In Speedrun it was a flashbang, I remember.
And yeah, I quickly will do my shoutouts. So I definitely want to give a big shout out to Hyrule Knight, the person who, for the first time, beat this game blindfolded. All of the strats that you saw today, most of...
Dude, I need to cough so much. One sec. Ugh.
them are originating from Hyrule Knight's run, actually. So
this was the
like,
run of
amazing
AGDQ,
work, especially it was a
moment.
completely new game
Stressful.
that was never been done before,
perfect.
and Hyrule Knight just
dude.
went and routed it all out with the moon warp and stuff. So huge shout outs to that. Huge shout outs to my community. I want to give
That's
a big shout outs and much love for them. Last year I started streaming full time, and yeah, it's a dream come true basically, and my community just keeps supporting me every day to like pursue blindfolded speedruns full time as a hobby and a job basically at this point. So I'm incredibly grateful for that. So the last one I want to say is huge shoutouts to all of you here, to GDQ, to the crowd, to my commentators, everyone here who made this run possible, to chat as well, all the viewers online. You all are amazing.
If I ever do a blindfolded run at an event, I'm bringing my shades to put on after my blindfold takeoff. I already do it at home. It helps a lot. It sounds like a good strat, yeah.
Do you have any shoutouts to do still?
Shouts to you.
Oh, thank you.
30k followers? Wait, what? Did we reach 30k followers? Hold up. I know we were close. Let's go! Woo! Oh shit. Look at that. Beautiful. Thank you all for the 30k. Damn. Who was the last person? Princess Yasmina. Princess Yasmina with a 30k follow.